Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot, and we are back with Maze Mondays. Just pretend it's Monday, not Tuesday. Last week we tried out the ceratopsids, and unfortunately they were so bloody slow they could only get to checkpoint Bravo before falling over and dying. This week we're using the much quicker ornithopods, much quicker hadrosaurs, etc., iguanodontids, whatever you want to call them, to try and get to the finale. They are... Actually, we did an amazing race test a couple of weeks ago, and the hadrosaur, I believe it was the Coryphosaurus, actually won the race. So it's going to be very interesting to see how quickly they can get there compared to, say, the Struthiomimuses. But they should be able to reach the end. That is the key point. For those who are new to the Death Maze, the competitors, 20 competitors today. I believe this is the biggest maze we've ever done. 20 competitors today will set off towards checkpoint Alpha. Once the first dinosaur reaches checkpoint Alpha will be destroyed so that they can't eat. The point is the hunger drives these dinosaurs. Once they reach checkpoint Alpha, all those feeders are destroyed and the dinosaurs will then race towards checkpoint Bravo. Same thing will happen again towards the finale, the ending sanctuary right here. We tend to let the top 5 or so make it in alive, and the rest will be left to die. What makes it a death maze? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's not just the dinosaurs, there's also an Indoraptor waiting to catch up with them. We may actually add more Indoraptors in future episodes, but for now just the one Indoraptor will be released at some point into the maze to chase down the stragglers and put a little bit of kick into those at the front. Now, before we get going, you guys at home need to choose your competitor. We have 20 dinosaurs today from all walks of life. They all, look at them, it's an absolute menagerie of colours. Let's meet today's contestants. We have... Some of them are, look, it's getting very difficult to come up with names, I'm not going to lie. We have Ocean Sunset, the Forests of Ka'a, Rotting Rebel, Blood in the Water. I like that one because it really does look like blood in the water. Blood in the water. Okay, that's our 4 Muttaburosauruses. Now, let me know, let's just pause it for a sec because they're bloody loud. You can let me know which dinosaur specifically you want to vote for, but also let me know what species you're going to go for as well. If it's blood in the water and it's Muttaburosauros, then maybe blood in the water dies instantly, but maybe a Muttaburosauros wins. And considering there's 5 different species, you still feel pretty proud of yourself. So that's the Muttaburus. In the Centaurs, we have Twix. I can't remember if it's brown and orange, like caramel and chocolate, yeah. The slightly... Oh no, you can't look at that one yet. Moldy Bread, because it looks like moldy bread. The Emperor. And there's Twix. We'll look at the other one in a minute. In our Edmontosauruses, we have the Purple Crown, Tony the Tiger, the Red Baron, and Blue Abadai. In our Parasaurolophus, we have Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires, Fem Elf, so she stops going on at me about it, Grey Goose, and Banana. And in our Coryphosaurus, we have Clowns on Parade. God knows what that means. The Crimson Horror, because look at that, it's beautiful. Rubbish colour scheme, because I hate that colour scheme. And Deadly Sin Sloth, because it's got the kind of algae on it. You know how sloths move so slowly that algae actually grows upon them? Same thing. And also, when I was trying to get all the dinosaurs into one bloody area, which was nearly impossible, by the way, the sloth one was coincidentally at the back. Now, the reason you couldn't see the other one, let me just go find it very quickly. So there's a Crimson Horror, but if we go into the Centaurs, there's also the slightly less Crimson Horror, because it's slightly less crimson-y. You get it? Right. Those are your competitors, 20 different dinosaurs, all with their own hopes and dreams and aspirations. Who will reach checkpoint Alpha first? We're going to release them just like this. If you're at the back, that's kind of your fault. I'm very sorry. 3, 2, 1. Let the games begin. Get out of the way. Is that Grey Goose? Oh, no. Oh, no. I've messed up already. Can't do that. Put that back. Okay, in first place, this rubbish colour scheme, taken over instantly, however, by the slightly less Crimson Horror. Followed by... Why don't you have a name? What's going on? Why don't you have a name? Why have you broken? Okay, I think that's Grey Goose. It's hard to tell what's going on. Oh my god, they're all... Look at them go! Look at them go! So, the slightly less Crimson Horror. Grey Goose finally has a name, but Banana is in there as well. Blood in the Water's up there at the front. Emperor's up there. Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires. Who's in last place? Who isn't moving so far? If you vote for Fem Elf, oh god, or Tony the Tiger, you're probably in a spot of bother. The others are charging forward, however. Slightly less Crimson Horror, Blood in the Water, Banana, Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires, and Grey Goose are all in the top 5. The Emperor, Forest of Ka'a, Ocean Sunset, they're all doing pretty well. Twix is doing pretty well. Rubbish Colour Scheme, Deadly Sin Sloth, they're all doing pretty well. Even Crimson Horror is set off. Even Fem Elf is set off. Only Tony the Tiger is sitting at the back doing bloody nothing. Because there's so many dinosaurs and because they're making such a good start, I think we're going to release the Indoraptor pretty early. This is by far the biggest race we've done. There's so many dinosaurs. I've got to say, these two have soared into an early lead though. They're actually getting here so fast I'm going to have to destroy the feeders in a couple of seconds. Which is going to cause problems for some of the dinosaurs. I'm going to have to do it like now. Go. 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 And see, look, didn't even break stride. The slightly less Crimson Horror just charging straight away to checkpoint Bravo. Let's release the Indoraptor. Get him out there. That's going to give... Who is it at the back still? Tony the Tiger. That's going to give him the boost he needs. Tony, you're screwed, son. Right, let's check in on what's going on here. So you can see how the pack has kind of split a little bit. We have a very definite top 4. I think because they get so crowded together. You can see some of them have picked up checkpoint Bravo and are still sprinting. Rotting Rebel, for example. Banana is still sprinting towards checkpoint Bravo. A lot of these dinosaurs will pick it up. You can see Forest of Ka is doing the same. So is Rubbish Colour Scheme. But there is now a definite top 4. Grey Goose, slightly less Crimson Horror, Blood in the Water, and Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires, and Banana are your current top 5. Grey Goose has taken the lead from the slightly less Crimson Horror. That's your top 5. Now a little bit further back we have Rotting Rebel, Clowns on Parade, The Emperor, Ocean Sunset, Crimson Horror, Deadly Sin Sloth, Purple Crown, Femme Elf, Red Baron, Blue Abadie, Tony the Tiger, Indoraptor. Blue Abadie has thrown his life away. Oh, maybe not. Well, he's gone the wrong way, but he's not going to die. That's something. So let's check in. Right, our top 5 are still our top 5, but in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th, we might let the top 10 go in, just because there's a lot of dinosaurs this time. In last place is Blue Abadie. Sorry if you voted for him. Tony the Tiger in penultimately last place. Indoraptor is... Where is the Indoraptor? Oh, it's just running past. It's not that interesting. Maybe the Indoraptor doesn't have enough room to kill the dinosaurs in this environment, and what it's more like a distraction than a murder tool. Anyways, let's keep an eye on the top. So Grey Goose is in the lead. It seems it's going to be a very close fight for first between Grey Goose and the slightly less Crimson Horror. Although Blood in the Water, my personal favourite, is still in there as well. As is Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires. And a little bit further back now, Banana kind of getting caught up by the Forest of Ka, Rotting Rebel, and Clowns on Parade. That's your definite sort of top 8. They are definitely taking a bit of a lead. Grey Goose is definitely doing well for himself. Crimson Horror a little bit further back. Mouldy Bread and the Emperor battling back there. Followed by the Purple Crown, Twix, the Red Baron, Ocean Sunset, Femme Elf, Deadly Sin Sloth, and we have our first dead dinosaur, and it is Blue Abadie. Maybe we could also do a dead dinosaur vote. Let me know if you thought Blue Abadie was going to die first. What fun, right? There is a hell of a long way to go to checkpoint Bravo. It is an absolute mission to get there. In last place currently I have Ocean Sunset. Let's have, well, if you ignore... Is that actually in last place? Yeah, it seems all the other dinosaurs are kind of caught up. It's actually very close, although Grey Goose is... I say it's close. Grey Goose is soaring into the lead right now. Doing well here. Grey Goose deserves a win, by the way. Grey Goose has been in about 5 of these videos so far, and I believe has never even come top 5 off the top of my head. So it'd be really good to see Grey Goose bring it home. Grey Goose to slightly less Crimson Horror. Blood in the Water in 3rd. Come on, buddy. Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires in 4th, and quite a bit further back now, Banana. Actually, Banana has been taken over by the Forest of Ka, and the slightly less Crimson Horror has taken over Grey Goose. Blood in the Water. Oh, Grey Goose is struggling. Grey Goose has stopped. Grey Goose, you fool! Blood in the Water is going to take 2nd place any second now. Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires is catching up as is Forest of Ka. Banana. The Parasaurs are slowed down for some reason. They're going now, but they've just made it a lot tighter at the top. Let's go a little bit further back. Rotting Rebel is doing pretty well for himself. So is Purple Crown. And the Clowns on Parade. What the hell does that name mean? Those are very close in their little battle there. How close are we to the feeders? We're actually still quite a distance. I believe we have to go all the way down to the bottom edge of the map around here. So... Slightly less Crimson Horror, into Blood of the Water, into Grey Goose, into very close for 4th and 5th here between these 2 green dinosaurs, and then 7th place, Banana. Very tight at the top. Ooh, Rotting Rebel is making moves. And behind Rotting Rebel we have Purple Crown and Clowns on Parade still battling for those last positions. The Emperor a little bit further back, Crimson Horror a little bit further back. Being beaten by your lesser version, my friend. I love that skin. You really need to pull the boat out. Mouldy Bread to Rubbish Colour Scheme to Femme Elf to Twix to Tony the Tiger to the Red Baron. Tony the Tiger, considering he was in last place and I didn't actually leave until a bunch of others, is doing pretty well, beating 2 other dinosaurs. Actually 3 if you count the dead Blue Abadie. It looks like the Indoraptor has got past Ocean Sunset, who is now in 2nd to last place, and has now kind of stopped. Maybe hunting Ocean Sunset, which is really good for the rest of the dinosaurs. Let's check in back with the leaders. I feel like I've done this so many times, I'm kind of like really getting into it these days. It's quite exciting, I've got to say. It's very, very... Oh, Blood in the Water, come on, buddy. You are very close, you can do it. Blood and Water currently in second place. Grey Goose has fallen from first back to third. Slightly less Crimson Horror, the knockoff version of one of the others, is currently in the lead. And Banana Nana and Rotting Rebel make up your top 5. Purple Crown has built up a little bit of a lead now on Clowns on Parade. Will he hold it if he gets moving quickly? Yes, it looks like it's good for Purple Crown. Clowns on Parade needs to keep an eye on the Emperor catching up behind, as well as Moldy Bread. Fem Elf has made moves, I've got to say. And the Crimson Horror. Crimson Horror also making decent moves. Red Baron and Tony Tiger quite far behind. Let's check on... The Indoraptor is... Yeah, hunting down Ocean Sunset, unfortunately, for Ocean Sunset. It's going to be very close to time to get rid of the next set of feeders, unfortunately, as slightly less Crimson Horror comes around the corner. This can cause problems. We saw this is maybe where Grey Goose lost this advantage earlier on. The dinosaurs maybe don't pick up the next scent that quickly, or they get a little distracted about the fact that their food source has just disappeared from before their eyes. So it's very interesting to see how it shakes up the game when they approach Checkpoint Bravo. Just going to wait a couple more seconds. Go. Okay, now, can they make it to the ending? Can they detect that food all the way over there, and can they get a move on? They've all sort of stopped for now, which is worrying, but give them a second. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm a little worried about that, is just extend the feeding area over here. Just to make sure we get some actual movement, I think. You have to be adaptable in this kind of thing. You really do. It's crazy how much work the maze takes at times. Do we have any movement? We still have 0 movement. It's not blocked, is it? I don't think so. I'm just following the path that I know it to be. Yeah, you can definitely get there. Okay, all the dinosaurs have stopped. What is going on? Okay, let's try an alternate theory. You gotta be adaptable, folks. You gotta be adaptable. Make sure it's still not that easy to get to. Come on, come on, guys. Seriously, the feeders are way closer than they have been in the past. Look at Tony the Tiger. He's got it. The others are taking a hellishly long time. This very rarely happens. Tony the Tiger is the only one sprinting. He's sprinting the wrong bloody way. Maybe because the Indoraptor is quite close. Yes, he is. Why aren't any of you picking up this food source? I'm really confused. I'm going to put some water. See if that helps. It's not blocked. Right, let's follow the path. This is... Look, every race has technical difficulties, okay? It's this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Up, around, down, down, up, around. Nope, up here, up here, up here, around there, around there, around there. I'm worried that might be a little bit too tight, so let's open this whole area up. Around there, around there, around there, up, down. I'm just going to open up the whole thing, basically. Down here. Look, you don't even have far to go, guys. Look how much room I'm giving you here. There we go, we have movement, finally. Right, so first place, Blood in the Water, slightly less Crimson Horror. Oh my god, that took bloody ages. I don't know what that was about. Maybe the hadrosaurs are too big to get through some of those smaller gaps. I don't really know. Apologies for that, it's never really been an issue before. But the dinosaurs are once again on the move. I will have to get rid of these feeders. Now, tell you what, we'll just make this the new finale bit. This bit right here. Where that end bit is there, so let's just make sure there's no other way in. Yep, this is the new ending zone for this race. So, we have a race back on. In first place, Blood in the Water, followed by Banana, followed by the slightly less Crimson Horror, and the Forest of Cat. In 5th place, we have Rotting Rebel. In 6th place, only you can prevent Forest Fires. In 7th place, Grey Goose. In 8th place, Clowns on Parade. All the way back in 9th, we have the Crimson Horror, and there's a bunch of dinosaurs down here struggling. In 9th place, Fem Elf. 10th place, Moldy Bread. 11th place, BestInSlot. 12th place, Red Baron. 13th place, Tony Tiger. 14th place, the Emperor, and the Purple Crown is an idiot. So it really is the battle for the top 5 is the top 6 actually is very, very close right now. My boy, Blood in the Water, is currently in the lead after that minor malfunction. It's like in Formula 1, right, where you have to get the safety car out and things bunch up a little bit and maybe the leader changes and people are going for pit stops and a couple of things change. I might have to redo that part of the maze if that's going to be a perpetual problem. I will think that through. We have some more low health dinosaurs now. Is that an Indoraptor attack? No, that is the Red Baron struggling with his lack of food, his lack of water. They need to get their way towards the ending if they don't want to die. We have 8 dinosaurs here. That means 2 from this further backpack. Looking like the Crimson Horror and Fem Elf may scrape their way into the top 10 and therefore claim some food and survival, basically. So, in first place is still Blood and Water, followed by Banana, followed by the Forest of Ka, who is definitely battling for that second place position, that silver medal. Rotting Rebel in 4th, slightly less Crimson Horror in 5th. Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires in 6th, Grey Goose in 7th, Clowns on Parade in 8th. Bloody Nora, you have to talk a lot in this video. A little bit further back, Crimson Horror is making moves in 9th place, also low health, might actually scrape in the top 10, and Fem Elf. That looks to be a pretty solid top 10 right there, but the order is what matters. Blood in the Water has absolutely soared into the lead. There's the word I was looking for. Well done, Blood in the Water, you are today's victor. How do you feel? It's feeling good. It's feeling good. Where is that Indoraptor at? Oh, it's there. It's distracted. A lot of these at the back. Ocean Sunset, Moldy Bread, Rubbish Colour Scheme have been distracted by the Indoraptor, I think, who is still hunting down Twix, Tony the Tiger, the Emperor, the Red Baron, blah, blah, blah. In second place, then, we had Banana, and in third place, after not doing that well for a long time, the Forests of Ka. So that's your top 3 right there, ladies and gentlemen. In 4th place is Rotting Rebel. The battle for 5th is very tight, though, between the slightly less Crimson Horror and Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires. Who's going to take the 5th place? Only You Can Prevent Forest soars into lead. You can see the injury there, like the broken neck because he's so weak. I can't tell who won. Wait, we're down here, aren't we? Yeah, we're down here. So whoever crosses into this waterline first, it's Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires, takes that 5th place position. Slightly less Crimson Horror is going to come. After doing so well for so long, that little error we had over here, that little issue, really knocked the Crimson Horror, the slightly less Crimson Horror, back into 6th place. Not the finish she would have been hoping for. Grey Goose in 7th. Again, Grey Goose was leading right from the start and just slipped back between Checkpoint Alpha and Checkpoint Bravo. Moldy Bread's at the back, Purple Crown's at the back, Ocean Sunset's at the back, Rubbish Colour Scheme's at the back. Anyone else made it? No, that is your top 6 in order. Blood in the Water, Banana, Forests of Ka, Rotting Rebel, slightly less Crimson Horror, Grey Goose. Was that the order? I think that was the order. So that's your top 6. We're looking for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Looks like it's going to be very close, and that's the last one. 10th place. We're going to do it from here because the dinosaurs are going to clog it. The 10th dinosaur across this bit here. After that, they get blocked off. So, we just had another dinosaur across the line, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Clowns on Parade takes 7th place. Fem Elf is coming in for a cheeky little 8th. After not doing very well for a long time, Fem is now going to take that 8th spot. Back in 9th, we have the Crimson Horror. Not doing as well as his namesake, but not doing terribly. And oh, that battle for 11th between the 7th, the Deadly Sin Sloth and the Red Baron is very close. They're basically inside of each other as it stands. That's fun for everyone involved, I'm sure. So we have our top 7th. Fem Elf takes... Wait, Fem Elf takes 7th? I think one of them walked out. No? Oh, that's... No, 8th. There's 2 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only one more dinosaur is allowed to make it. The Crimson Horror. We're going to keep going. I just want to see how these 2 in particular go. Deadly Sin Sloth and Red Baron are fighting. That's 10th place for the Crimson Horror. It does take one of those coveted top 10 slots. Who will take 11th? That is the question. Woof! In 10th and 11th even, Deadly Sin Sloth. Red Baron has slipped back. Actually taken... Oh no, Red Baron's right there, but Tony Tiger's there as well. Emperor Tony the Tiger, considering his poor start, has actually done really well. Red Baron has collapsed. He couldn't make it to the end. Now, it's worth remembering all these dinosaurs were released at approximately the same time, as much as I can possibly do that, you know? So, Deadly Sin Sloth is going to take 11th. 12th place is very close between Tony the Tiger and the Emperor. Emperor, are you going to let yourself be beaten by a blimmin' tiger? That's not great. Tony, are you going the wrong way? No, Tony's going the right way. Tony looks set to take that 12th. Oh no, the Emperor's making a late dash for it. Oof. You see how weak they are, the necks drooping, the tails dropping down, the laboured movements. It's going to be very close for that 12th and 13th position. We're going to need a photo finish here. The Emperor's running for it. Emperor's taking over Tony Tiger. He just needs to get past this line right here. Is the Emperor going to do it? Ah, the Emperor steals it right at the end. Tony Tiger's way back now in 13th. But now, you're thirsty, right? But I've actually provided you water, so stop being stupid. Like, what are you doing? Would you like more water? There you go. Just need to make sure it doesn't go past the line, basically. So a little bit further back, we have Tony the Tiger still not crossed the line. Has he collapsed? Oh, Tony's gone down so close to the end. Rubbish Colour Scheme is going to take over that 13th place position. Red Baron is down. Twix is down. Banana is just stupid. Indoraptor is still making moves. Ocean Sunset, despite being beset upon by that Indoraptor since the very start of the race, may actually make it there alive, which is more than can be said for several dinosaurs. Purple Crown and Moldy... Oh, Purple Crown is still moving. I believe Moldy Bread has been... No, Moldy Bread is still on the move. Miles back, though. Not even Checkpoint Bravo quite yet. Absolutely no chance. Twix is still trying to make it. Indoraptor's approaching Red Baron. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our top 12 right there. Top 13, I believe, because Banana was in second place, but has now decided to wander off and die somewhere else. Which is not a good idea, in my opinion. Twix is another Formula 1 bit. In Formula 1, when you know, your car crashes or whatever, or you have an engine failure, you have a did not finish. And that's what we have. We have several did not finishes. So Red Baron, Twix, Tony the Tiger. Indoraptor's still not that interested. Maybe he's going for the water instead, but he has spooked away Banana. But Banana has already finished. I'm just curious whether the likes of Ocean Sunset absolutely last for the entire thing, along with Tony the Tiger, who unfortunately did collapse. So close to the end for Tony. So close to the end. Very cute, gotta say. I love this sleeping animation. I wish they actually bloody slept. I just want to see Ocean Sunset make it to the end. I believe in you, buddy. Oh, Ocean Sunset, no! You were the chosen one. You were meant to bring balance to the dinosaurs, not destroy them? Okay, that didn't really work. I think there's a lot here that have... Oh, they're still doing okay. Clowns on parade. Recovering. Some of them have actually just full on died. The Emperor made it and died. Rubbish Colour Scheme made it and died. It's kind of sad, you know. They put their heart and soul into these races. Clowns on parade. Oh. They put their heart and soul into these races, and they get right to the end, and then they die. They don't make it all the way. You know, it's like Gladiator. He puts every inch of himself, every ounce of strength and passion and courage into that final fight, and it's just too much. And he may have emerged victorious, but he does die at the end. Is my victor still alive? At least, where is my victor? Who actually won? Where's Blood in the Water? Where's my champion? Ah, there we go. Still alive, still doing well. Really good to see. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the race is officially over. Thank you so much for joining me as per usual. I will see you lovely folks in the next one, next to Monday or something like that. If you have any ideas for what you'd like to see, don't hesitate to let me know. We might mess around with the Pachycephalosaurs next time. I'd like to come up with an idea to how to mix up the actual design of the maze and make it a little bit more interesting. I don't really have any ideas yet though, so again, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you lovely folks next time. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.